Hey guys, Ty here. We're gonna react to this video. I've not seen it yet, so we're gonna react to it.
When a tornado drops from the sky, it's never a good situation. I mean, technically if it's out in the middle of like a field and no one gets hurt, that's actually an amazing situation. Tornadoes
Happens a
are
lot.
so beautiful. But 99% of the time, it's a bad situation.
They have those
People
here
lose
called dust
lives,
devils.
Property is destroyed, towns and cities are destroyed. It's not good. But there have been many tornado situations. I mean, technically if it's out in the middle of like a field and no one gets hurt, that's actually an amazing situation. Tornadoes are so beautiful. But 99% of the time, it's a bad situation. People lose lives, property is destroyed,
Right?
towns and cities are destroyed.
I watch a lot of this guy's videos. I'm gonna subscribe to this guy so I don't forget. I have not subscribed to this guy. I've been watching this guy off and on now for the past month or two. So yeah, I'm gonna eat too. But first, I'm gonna do this quick. SWEG. Oh, that's convenient. Okay, if this guy want subscribe there. Bell. Yeah, now I can eat.
It's not good, but there have been many tornado situations that could have been a lot worse. And that's what we're talking about in today's video on tornado close calls. From a tornado dropping less than a mile away from a stadium of 50,000 people to a tornado heading towards a traffic jam. Those are just a few of the 6 tornado close calls that we are talking about today. And we're starting off with number 6, tornado versus nuclear power plant. Now, two things that definitely do not mix are nuclear power plants and tornadoes. And on Wednesday, June 24th, 1998, that very thing happened when an F2 tornado struck the Davis-Besse nuclear power station in Oak Harbor, Ohio, some 25 miles east of Toledo. The funnel cloud was spotted by several workers near the cooling tower just before it struck. The damage was pretty minimal, however, the switchyard of the plant was destroyed, and access to outside power was completely cut off at 8:42. This resulted in the reactor of the plant automatically shutting down. At 9:18 p.m., a low-level alert was issued. Until external power could be restored, the plant's emergency diesel generators kept vital facility safety systems running. Fortunately, external power was quickly restored and a nuclear catastrophe was avoided. After the incident, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission sent a team of experts for an inspection. This was an F2 tornado believed to be about 100 yards wide with winds around 130 miles per hour. It does make one wonder, what if the tornado was an F3 or an F5? What if an F5 tornado that was a mile wide destroyed the back of diesel generators? It's pretty terrifying when you think about it. You know, this scenario would make a great disaster movie. Oh.
That's the best thing about diesel generators. They're in the basement. Most diesel generators for nuclear power plants, I think, are now in the basement because of this. I think I remember reading this. After that happened, they moved into the basement.
This is the exact plot of the 2002 made-for-TV movie Atomic Twister. Yeah, I watched Atomic Twister. Not the best movie ever made. In fact, it was kind of cheesy, pretty bad.
The transformer just got hit by a tornado. And Stu's dead.
But it does make one wonder, what would have happened if a larger and more powerful tornado hit a nuclear power plant? Oh, and by the way, Ohio has had some pretty powerful tornadoes.
Xenia 74.
Wait a second. Wait. Oh no.
Wait, there's no power plants in Oklahoma? Makes sense. That's one thing you have to be careful about in Michigan, you know. Yeah.
We're moving on to number 5, the 2008 Georgia Dome basketball incident.
There's a 5. Okay, I know that.
This may have been the most important
I've seen this video before, but I never knew it was in Georgia. I know where it was.
basketball shot ever made. During the second round of the SEC Conference basketball tournament in 2008, Mississippi State was leading Alabama by 3 points.
Okay, I didn't know it was in 2008. I didn't know where it was, but I seen.
We're moving on to number 5, the 2008 Georgia Dome basketball incident.
That was in 08. I did not know that.
This may have been the most important basketball shot ever made. During the second round of the SEC Conference basketball tournament in 2008, Mississippi State was leading Alabama by 3 points. However, in the last seconds of the game, Alabama player Mikael Riley scored a 3-pointer, which tied the game and sent it into overtime.
Penises and dicks on my face. That's something that everyone who has that fetish like I do, I think everyone would want to do. Okay, I had a nice breakfast. Or lunch, what do you call it? It's already 10 o'clock.
During overtime play, an F2 tornado would hit downtown Atlanta, including the arena where the game was.
Urbana.
Taking place, the Georgia Dome. The exact moment when the tornado hit was with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in overtime. The moment was captured live on TV. Players scrambled into the locker room as bits of debris fell from the ceiling, and the rafters could clearly be seen swinging from the roof. The tornado passed without further incident. However, if Mikael Riley hadn't made that 3-pointer and sent it into overtime, things could have been a lot worse. This would have resulted in the game being completed shortly before the tornado hit, which would have likely resulted in thousands of people exiting the Georgia Dome on the way to their cars at the exact moment of the tornado. They would have been completely unprotected, and it's likely many would have lost their lives. I mean, look at some of the damage in downtown Atlanta. You would not want to be outside.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, there is a severe weather warning
for just another tornado close call. And before we get to number 4, a quick word from our sponsor, Morgan & Morgan. Oh, I recently slipped at work and really did a number on my wrist.
I don't give a shit about Morgan & Morgan.
You can check out Morgan & Morgan at www.forthepeople.com or by calling them at 877-906.
Not available in all areas. No duh! Oh shit.
Number 4, tornado.